220. Wide wicket.
This week, okay? The coaching staff has gone in, we've simplified the game plan. Let's go out here and execute. Hey, we gotta execute to win.
Here we go! One, nine! One, nine! Let's go! One, nine! One, nine! Here we go! One, nine! One, nine! Come on, let's go! One, nine! One, nine! Come on, let's go! Come on, let's go! One, nine! One, nine! Here we go! Grand 38! Grand 30! Come on, let's go! One, nine! One, nine!
All right, man, bring it in tight, bring it in tight. All right, let me tell you something. The day was great. You guys went out there and executed flawlessly. You keep practicing like that, we are gonna win a lot of ball games this year.
everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The hatred runs deep between these teams, and no position feels the pressure of a rivalry game more than quarterback. Can this fella look past the emotion of the game and deliver a victory for his team? It's the Cardinals going up against the 49ers.
Larry, we are down the peninsula from San Francisco as you get a look inside modern Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here, they can't be any better as we hit the halfway mark. A perfect 7-0 on the year. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Completes it to Hearns. A gain of 6 there on first. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up a touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Back to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. He'll look to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. And it's third down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to go out of bounds. He takes this one down shy of the 20. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
On third down, the defense decided to blitz. A very good job of recognizing it, stepping away from the pressure, and finding open space to scramble and pick up a first down.
And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking to get it to Allen Hearns that time. And it's second down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal. They'll set up to throw. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost, and now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the... He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Allen Hearns, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous...
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And the Niners get there and bring him down. DeForest Buckner in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. He didn't get rid of the football there, took the sack. Although that's easier said than done. He can't just chuck the thing sideways into the seats.
No, he really...
And the pressure gets to him again. Solomon Thomas, he's the one to get him this time. And back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And it is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball's going to go... The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. He was trying to get that one to Kenny Stills, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal. He'll drop to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain there on the completion. It'll be 2nd down.
Pass complete. But no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats. Throwing the...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Bucky Hodges, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals have... Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And, Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop. That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
He finds Hearns left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Back to throw here. And shutting him off, now open field. And he's got some space here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards on the play. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
Here we go.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, the connection to Hearns. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's second down.
Brandon, some of those windows that throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. And as a former DV, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from.
So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. They'll set up a throw. And Stills over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Back to throw now on first down. Oh, look over the middle, and he's got Perriman. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 18 yards on each of the last 2 plays, and they're picking up big chunks now. Now a play fake here on first down. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
Here we go. Brand 38. Brand 38. Ohio.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. George Kittle, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals draw a bit closer. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
And the lead is down to 4. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Now the play goes for 19 yards, gives them a new set of downs. They'll look to throw here on first down. Being chased out left. And look out, a big hit to the shoulder pads took him right off his feet. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's third down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down.
Let's go.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Oh, he shifts past him. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. They go play action here on first down. On the left side, this is Stills. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards on the play. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Come on, let's go!
Again, he'll drop to throw. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle? It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Here we go!
He'll look to throw, and that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. David Johnson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Well, it was 3rd and 1. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle, complete. It's Hodges. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Now back to throw. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing around really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
They'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Hodges. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Finding room to the 20. And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Let's go!
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. George Kittle with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
Nice touchdown, baby. Keep working.
So out now come the Cardinals. They have the lead, still a one-possession game, but the defense got the stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off, and, hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means ball security.
Absolutely. Stranger things have happened. That one looks like he'll throw here. But he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. That means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Now the 49ers going to take another timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Back to throw. That's caught out left by Perriman. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So they're operating in the red zone.
Come on, let's go.
He'll look to throw. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Bucky Hodges with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. The clock cannot be stopped here. Defense can't do anything. So kneel it down, take it home.
No doubt about it. It's what you practice for in winning situations each and every week. Victory formation. Take a knee and go on into the locker room and celebrate.
Call it a victory. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football. They've hit it.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. And now a first down following that long gain. They'll look to throw here. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Oh, a lot of contact right there. No call, maybe got away with one.
What are you doing questioning the contact on that play? Let them play. And, you know, it's a late-game situation. And I think that probably played into it. The officials, they want to let the players determine it down the stretch.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. And this one incomplete. Well, apparently taking a knee is not in vogue. You're not able to add another touchdown on. And now the ball game is over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Cardinals, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, things are definitely going south quickly as they fall now to 1-6. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Indianapolis Colts. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.
Day, gentlemen, and you know what that means? We got to get better today. What I want to know is who's ready to work. I'm ready to work. Are you ready to work? If you are, then go out and prove it to me. Show me what you got.
Come on, let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38! Come on, let's go! White 90! White 90! Let's go! White 90! White 90! Let's go! White 90! White 90! Here we go! White 90! Let's go! Come on, let's go! Brand 38! Let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38! Here we go!
This is it. You only got one shot. Time to go for gold.
Hey, you know what, guys? That was pretty damn... And you know what gets me really excited? You haven't even reached the top of your potential.
everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. This is Madden 18 on EA Sports. It was a tremendous passing display that this man put on last week. Short, deep, intermediate. He made all the throws. And he had the yards to prove it, not to mention the win. He's riding high coming into this game. It's the Cardinals going up against the Texans.
All right, thanks, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and NRG Stadium in Houston. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the Houston Texans. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They coming off their very first loss of the year, suffered a week ago.
Yeah, it will not be a perfect season, but I'm interested to see how they bounce back now that they know that chasing the 1972 Dolphins is out the window.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here, they're halfway home, looking good at a perfect 8-0.
And not much to complain about so far, is there? I'd have to say they're the best.
He'll come out throwing here on first down. And his first look is incomplete. He was looking for Brashad Perriman. That'll bring up second down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to completion, though. Made it very difficult.
They're going to look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hodges. 18 yards there and a first down.
Let's go!
He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Hodges. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
Here we go!
And a nice gain of 21 yards. Got a man, it's Brashad Perriman. And heavy contact, he is knocked down hard. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 75 yards.
And it leads the NFL in receiving yards as we come down the home stretch. Weather may be changing across the country, but his consistency remains the same.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Back to throw here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Bucky Hodges, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. They went empty backfield all their... The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference. Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Flushed out right, and he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They'll set up to throw. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Let's go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
They'll set up a throw. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. J.J. Watt in there to get him for a loss of 5. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hodges. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 24 that time. And the Cards are going to have a 1st down. Screen play, Johnson. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Bucky Hodges with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals are in for 6. Now he's having a nice little 1st half here, partner.
And it's a 1st half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Hoping now to get back in the end zone on this 4th possession.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or 2 in and bats it away.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They'll have to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Oh, look over the middle, and he's got Perriman. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
The Cardinals on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be third and forever. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. So now the Texans. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, complete. That's Hodges. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the offense has it 1st and 10. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter.
Let's go! 1, 9, 1!
They'll throw now on the final play. His throw incomplete. So we've come up. Sorry, Larry, your hard work. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down. They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important, too, and they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because at least you're there, knocking the ball away. Offense isn't possessing it, making plays downfield. And you just continue to harass the receivers, harass the quarterback, and maybe the big play does occur down the road.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hodges. And he's taken down, but not before he gets us into enemy territory across the 40. A good pickup there at 22. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Forced out to his left. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Back to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. That's Hodges. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Holding offense.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Now back to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. A good pickup there at 22. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. They'll drop the throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Jaron Reed able to swamp him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5. He'll look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And he is goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. They'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. Back to throw. It's caught right side, it turns. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Jadeveon Clowney, the outside linebacker, drops him for a loss of 6. And an alley to run. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he's brought down after a good gain. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. He'll look to throw. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
They'll look to throw here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. George Kittle, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. The defense just has to hate those guys.
This drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Come on, let's go!
Looking to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Only a yard in the completion. It's second and goal.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy.
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Bucky Hodges from 8 yards out. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strike. They have, by the way, moving on to the third quarter now at Ford Field in Detroit. And it's the Seahawks who have scored again to open up that lead. Russell Wilson, a single touchdown pass to this point in that one. They're going to look to throw. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. That one goes for 24 yards.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Flush to his right. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead. You've got to protect it. And he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
And he gets it down to the 32. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Here we go.
Back to throw here. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's fourth.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hodges. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
Here we go.
They'll set up to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
Come on, let's go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This is caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
When you throw it this close to the goal line, usually you're thinking touchdown. Here they actually complete it but lose yardage. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Bucky Hodges from 3 yards out. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it, but think about this. Bob Shaw.
They'll set up a throw. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
And he comes back with one complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. He'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
This will be caught at about the 5. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
Here we go. White 90. White 90.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Now, that's absolutely terrific technique right there by the corner. Exhibit A. Zone coverage, knew where his man was in relation to the football at all times, and made a nice play.
Come on, let's go. Run through here.
The quick slant caught.
Holding offense.
So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Second and goal to go now. And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Now the Texans want to call another timeout. That'll be their second. So looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Let's go.
And some space here. And shoving his way inside the 35. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. On the NFL scoreboard, the fourth quarter in Philadelphia. So the offense took the timeout. Looks like they're ready to go as we get set to resume the action. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Cards, the train just keeps rolling 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Texans, the loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Got a big game this week. Come on.
Here we go! Brand 38! Brand 38! Let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38! Let's go! White 90! Come on, let's go! Brand 90! Let's go! White 90! White 90! Come on, let's go! Brand 38! Come on, let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38! Come on, let's go! Brand 38! Here we go! White 90! White 90! Come on, let's go! Brand 90! Let's go! White 90! White 90! Come on, let's go! Brand 38! Come on,
No
let's
pressure,
go!
but this is it. We're going for gold.
Hey, man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. You finally getting it. You're starting to turn a corner, and that's what we like to see as a coaching staff. Show us some more. Okay? Coaching staff has gone in. We've simplified the game plan. Let's go out here and execute. Hey, we got to execute to win.
Here we go! White 90! White 90! Here we go! Brand 38! Brand 38! Come
This one is for gold.
White 90.
Hey, big fella, swing over here. We've been talking about you getting better every week. You know what? Today you got better. Let's keep it up.
Everybody, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. As the season nears its end, a berth in the postseason is the goal. And this man knows the responsibility for getting them there lies mostly with him and with his ability to guide their offense flawlessly in this game. It's the Cardinals going up against the Rams.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Rams. Is incomplete. He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience is early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the Grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, you know, I'll have to tell you that some other time.
All right, back to football. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Over the middle, complete. That's Hodges. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Foul. Face mask. Defense.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march up another 15 against your squad.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hodges. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Escaping the pressure right. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Here we go. White nine.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Let's go. White nine.
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. It worked out. First update from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Aaron Rodgers, an early touchdown pass in that one. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he's going to go out of bounds, taking it down inside the 25. And a nice gain of 21 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1. Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Steps away to his left. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Hodges. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And almost intercepted. Would have been a huge pick in the end zone, but as it stands... Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
And some room to work. Room to run past midfield. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. And I know it seems like we say this a lot in broadcast booths, but a quarterback can hold on to the football too long in these situations. I think he did right there.
Oh, I agree with you totally. Sometimes you have to understand situations. Get rid of the football, save some yardage, and make it less to gain for the next down. Instead, he was so hooked on ball security, he held on to it and took a big sack.
Able to pick up 12 yards, but they needed more. Fourth down. Over the middle, the connection to Hearns. Touchdown, Cardinals. Allen Hearns, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Man complete over the middle. It's Hodges. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Here we go.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
A good pickup there of 20 yards.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him. Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Dumping it off for Johnson. And some big-time hitting going on there. He is knocked to the ground. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach. It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team. Their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here. Still third quarter, but you just get that feel. Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they? A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Back to throw now on first down. Being chased out left. And now running right through it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. His throw caught right around the 6. And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks at the 5-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While he gets attended to, we'll step aside. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Now back to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Tell you what, Brandon, if I see a dime look, if I see 6 defensive backs near the goal line, I'm changing to a running play every time.
And they had 6 there. Surprised he didn't audible at the line?
Very much so. I'm going to count on my offensive line in this situation against the lighter defensive backs. Try and push it across the end zone that way.
They'll drop to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
He'll look to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Aaron Donald in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
Come on, let's go. Red 38. Red 38. Let's roll. Let's roll.
They'll look to throw. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Allen Hurns with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Here we go. Ohio.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. Back to throw. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Come on, let's go. Red 38.
Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. He'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Here we go. Red 38.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot, but they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And Stills over the middle. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One of the selling points of the end route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver.
And he will score. Touchdown Cardinals. It's their quarterback taking it in from...
Oh, yeah.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short. Room to run inside the 40.
They give him a gain of 38. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down. They're looking for a spark defensively. When he went for that ball, probably thought he had a chance at the pick. And remember, they had 2 last week in the win. Obviously losing here.
Well, you talk about looking for a spark, and the best sparks are when you make big plays for your team, and he had an opportunity there. Couldn't haul it in, but that doesn't mean they're going to back off at all. They figure if they can get one of those takeaways, they can spark their team to a win.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Looking to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Allen Hurns with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
Yeah.
So out now come the Cardinals. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies.
Here we go!
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. It's caught, Stills, right side. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Here we go! Ohio!
They'll look to throw here. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Let's go!
They're going to look to throw. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. And the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. They'll set up a throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Here we go.
Back to throw here. This is caught by Hearns. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5, that's a whale of a game.
Come on, let's go. Ohio.
He'll drop to throw. The quick slant caught, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And this offense on third down today, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. They'll set up to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Bucky Hodges, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going.
They are in the 4th and Buffalo. And it was the Jets that came away victorious there. Jimmy Garoppolo, a touchdown pass to help lead the way. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Arizona, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for L.A., it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.
fellas. I need to see that workman attitude today. We got to get better today. What I want to know is, who's ready to get better? I'm ready to work today. You ready to work? You ready to work? All right, then.
Let's go! Ryan 38! Ryan 38! Here we go! Ryan 38! Come on, let's go! White 90! White 90! Let's go! White 90! Let's go! White 90! Come on, let's go! Let's go! Ryan 38! Come on, let's go! White 90! White 90! Here we go! White 90! White 90!
Hey, man, listen. Great job today. It was a step in the right direction for you and this team. And as long as you keep moving in the right direction, we're going to be just fine.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to Madden 18 on EA.
Thank you very
Let's go! White 90!
They go play action here on first down. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down. So they just got the football on an interception. They almost gave it right back the same way.
And you know, when you look over to the bench after that type of a play, number one is pure relief. Didn't give it up. But it's not the coach you're worried about yelling at you. It's those guys on defense who just intercepted the pass who want to break over there. Hey, take care of the football, man.
He gets away from one. And an alley to run. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. DeForest Buckner in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. Dancing to his left. And a loss of 3 to bring up fourth. Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll try and throw for it here. And an alley to run. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Now a play fake here on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 22. Keeps himself upright. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. DeForest Buckner in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. DeForest Buckner in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
Here we go.
On play action, they'll throw. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kenny Stills, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams...
The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. A gain of 6 there on first. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. Complete. That's Hodges. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It'll be a gain of 9, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Buying time to his left. And he is going to be knocked flat on his back. Oh, a big hit. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Flush to his right, and he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Escaping the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown Cardinals. Their mobile, agile quarterback with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals are in for 6. You know, the man on our cover, John Madden, so synonymous with these Thanksgiving Day games. He was on TV for these from, I think, 81 to 01. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Second down now after the incompletion. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The Cardinals on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Now back to throw. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down. They've been brilliant, perfect on 4th down so far. 3 for 3, and they're going to try again here. They're going to try and throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hodges, and he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It'll be a gain of 24 on the play. And on 4th and long, somehow they're able to keep the drive going. Steps away to his left. A minute 59 to go in the first half. More from the desert after this. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Larry Ridley will have first half highlights and analysis.
LR, plenty to show in this one.
Going to be a busy man at intermission.
Well, so many times defensive backs get caught playing the man rather than the football, but not in this case. That's an excellent play. Did exactly what you're supposed to do. Attack the football and help break up the pass.
Yep, as a result, knocks it down. He'll look to throw. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. That incomplete, crisis averted, almost picked. Instead, second down. And on 2nd and 10 now.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle, the connection to Hearns. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Back to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, and now he bowls him over, being chased out left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Cardinals got to go quickly, hustling to the line. They'll drop the throw.
Well, he's proven real
under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. This offense so far on third down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Bucky Hodges with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Cardinals have broken the tie.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Here we go. Man 38.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Over the middle here to Brown. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
Let's go. Man 38.
So we've reached halftime here on a Thanksgiving night. As we send you on to Orlando, we hook back up with Larry Ridley. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Thanks, guys. We'll get back to you soon for the second half of this tied ball game. But first, let's look back down this first half of play. So we've got a tie game at half, and you can bet both coaches are in that locker room making adjustments and telling their guys to just keep playing hard like they did in the first half. So let's take a look at the highlights from the first half. Fourth down from inside the 20. Steele has got the catch here on the quick pass, and he's going to go 16 yards for the score. We're brand new at 7. First and 10. Knocks the defender away with a stiff arm, and he scoots into the end zone for a second TD. We're brand new at 14. Midway through the second quarter, Hodges wide open here on the catch, and he'll be tackled at their own 44-yard line. Cardinals still on the field. Hodges able to get open here. This goes for a touchdown. The Cardinals tied up at 21.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain, and it's second down. Now, the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
Looking to throw, and he's got it to Hearns. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. They'll look to throw here. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Dancing to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. 5 yards that time out of the scramble, but now they're looking at a 4th down situation. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
The Cardinals on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 8. They'll set up a throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 46 yards.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody who has that ability, they want them on their team.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Let's go!
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Fights loose. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. The improv act there, good for 9. And now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short. 3rd and 1. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter.
Let's go!
Back to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Let's go!
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. He'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Bucky Hodges with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
A very solid gain of 27. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. He gets it left side to Johnson. The 20. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down. That one goes for 36 yards. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Buying time to his left. Touchdown, Arizona.
Hold up 4 fingers to the start of the 4th quarter.
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The 4th quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Reuben Foster in there to drop him for a loss on the play.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Flushed out right to the 40 and no further. So the broken tackle didn't get him much. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go!
They'll set up to throw. It's caught. Lockett. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Looks like he'll throw here. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now back to throw. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. So out now come the Cardinals. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
Holding offense.
Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he gets this one all the way up to the 40. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. He'll look to throw. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete pass there is probably the best scenario going because if he catches the football, clock's probably going to run out in that situation.
They'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team...
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one,